Fall 24 marks the launch of our new Phonics Fun Decodables series. This is a comprehensive program for grades K to 2 that is based on key concepts of the science of reading, including comprehension, fluency, vocabulary, phonics, and phonemic awareness. This series has 54 books across its 3 levels, with 18 books in each level. Each book builds on the phonics learned in the previous book. Level 1 is targeted at the traditional kindergarten reader and introduces consonants, short vowels, and long vowels. These books are filled with rich illustrations, and the quality of the text also matches the art. So level 2 books are geared toward the typical first grade reader. They focus on vowel teams and consonant blends to help readers build their skills and confidence. And then the level 3 books, which strengthen the skills learned at the previous levels. These books are aimed at traditional second grade readers and focus on longer stories, affixes, inflectional endings, and silent letters. The Phonics Fun Decodables program has a scope and sequence and teaching guide to accompany it. In all, these attractive quality books fill an important need for decodable books in the market. Our Pull Ahead brand features carefully leveled fiction and nonfiction books. With this newest series, readers take a trip to see polar animals in their natural habitat. Each illustrated fiction book is paired with a photo-driven nonfiction book. If you could go to the next slide. And each book in the series falls into the A through D range. Who can resist baby animals? In this new Read for a Better World series, first grade readers get a peek into the adorable lives of baby animals, including what they are like at birth, what they like to eat, and what they like to do. Back matter includes STEM connections and engaging questions to round out this attractive series. Moving from science to social studies, Read About Community Helpers looks at the important people that help keep a community humming. Each book contains real-life examples and SEL supports, making them relevant and accessible to first graders. Our early bird books continue to be strong sellers for us, so this season we are back with 8 more for the earliest readers. Books in the pink band have GRLs that fall into the A through C range, including my favorite Flip, Flap, and Go For It, which contains hockey-playing penguins. Books in the red band have GRLs that fall into the C through E range. Each book at the pink and red level contains 2 stories that are silly, fun, and perfect for building reading skills. Sesame Street remains a trusted resource for caregivers and educators. This season, we are tackling tough topics such as divorce, incarceration, and illness. In this season, the familiar Sesame Street characters bring comfort, while gentle, respectful text addresses young kids' questions and helps to quell any fears. Sometimes you win, and sometimes you lose. In Good Game, Sesame Street friends offer concrete examples of ways to be a good sport, including winning and losing with grace, playing fair, teamwork, following the rules, and trying your best. In this season, we have 6 more Sesame books translated into Spanish, starting here with our single title on racial justice, Come Together, Change the World. Then we have our conflict resolution book, Let's Talk About It. And then finally, 4 more titles in our Sesame Street Character Guide series, which completes that set. Next up is a new series with our partner, the Planetary Society. Exploring our solar system is an accessible, engaging look at the planets for grades 2 to 4. In addition to engaging diagrams and photos, each book from the Planetary Society includes an opening letter from their CEO, Bill Nye. And now it's time for Lerner's new fiction brand, Lerner Stories. This is a chapter book brand that spans multiple interest levels. The first series, Queen Bee, is for K-2 readers. Bina loves all things royal, which is why her friends call her Queen Bee. With accessible text and adorable full-color illustrations throughout, Queen Bee is sure to be popular with kids. Next, we have Becoming Ari, which is geared toward readers in grades 1 to 3. 9-year-old Ari and his friends are part of the Secret Kindness Society, which is a group of kids that work to spread joy and help people in their community. Each book follows the everyday adventures of Ari, as well as a project that Ari and the club tackle, from finding homes for shelter pets to collecting shoes for those who need them. Each book contains nonfiction back matter that highlights a real-life kid whose good deeds tie to the book's content. This series is written by award-winning school librarian Christopher Stewart. And last but not least in Learner Stories, we have Zooniverse. Upper elementary readers join Noah and Blue as they invent and bring to life original animal creations with the help of a magical book. Creations like the Moleon, which is a combination of a chameleon and a mole, which, as we can see in this spread here, he's spinning from a ceiling fan. These accessible chapter books are filled with humor, mischief, and mayhem. Okay, shifting gears back to nonfiction. This season in Read Woke, which is our brand where we partner with Read Woke librarian Cicely Lewis, we explore the untold stories of pioneering Black athletes in baseball, basketball, football, and gymnastics. These books combine high-interest sports content with important historical facts to create compelling books that kids will want to read. Also in Read Woke this season, we have a single title that is perfectly timed for the 2024 presidential election. We Shall Not Be Denied, A Timeline of Voting Rights and Suppression in America, offers a chronological look at U.S. voting rights, essentially who could vote and when. Short, succinct text allows readers to move quickly through the key moments in history and is bolstered by the timeline that runs throughout the book. This book highlights the importance of voting as well as modern-day voting rights and issues. It also offers young readers ways to make a difference even if they are too young to vote. And newly translated into Spanish this season is our popular Beau at the Buzz series. These are fiction early chapter books about a boy named Beau who lives with his grandfather above their family-owned barbershop, The Buzz. And with that, I'll turn it over to my colleague, John, for the rest of the Lerner Pub list.
Hi, everyone. So, Horse Lovers Library is the first of two new additions to the Lightning Bolt Books collection for Fall 24. This series features horses, and even more horses. From care and breeding to horse sports and adorable baby horses, this series has equine lovers covered from tail to muzzle. When we talk to customers, we consistently hear that they can't keep horse books on the shelf, so this series will be a hit with new buyers and those looking to replace worn-out copies of popular older titles. Next up in Lightning Bolt is Mighty Military Vehicles. This series covers familiar military vehicles such as tanks and submarines, as well as less familiar machines such as engineering vehicles and drones. With engaging age-appropriate text and photos, each book will use STEM curriculum concepts such as engineering and technology to provide a simple explanation of the vehicle's parts and functions. Each book will also include a vehicle diagram. Moving on to Searchlight, the Kid's Guide to Government explores the three branches of the U.S. government, as well as checks and balances, voting, and the media's role in government. With accessible text and sidebars and full-color photos, readers are encouraged to think critically about government and how the branches interact with one another and with society. This timely series will coincide with the 2024 presidential election and provide readers with much-needed information and context. Lerner Sports Rookie. Amber mentioned in her presentation that Fall 24 marks the launch of Lerner Sports Rookie, the carefully leveled new brand with content for sports fans in grades K to 2. We're offering two new series this season, including All-Time Best Athletes. Playing on the incredible success of our Greatest of All Time series in Lerner Sports, All-Time Best Athletes counts down the 10 greatest athletes in popular sports, such as football and gymnastics, and encourages readers to form their own opinions. I can't say enough about the colorful, fun design and incredible photos in this series. Readers are going to love paging through these books to explore the stats and the cool pictures of world-famous athletes. The other Lerner Sports Rookie offering for Fall 24 is Just Dance. Readers will jump to their feet and move to the beat as they learn about dance styles such as tap, ballet, and hip-hop. They'll also find out about dance gear, explore instructions for specific steps, and get tips for performances. Customers are especially keen on books like these that inspire youngsters to get off the couch and move their bodies. And moving up a couple of grades to Lerner Sports, Ultimate Sport Stats. We have four Fall 24 Lerner Sports series to present, including Ultimate Sports Stats. The series name pretty much says it all. This is the ultimate destination for upper elementary readers who want to know more about stats in the most popular sports. Readers learn how to calculate specific stats and what stats tell fans about the game. And almost every page features informative text, a photo, and a table or bar graph breaking down the numbers. These books look really sharp and will include the most up-to-date information available. An All-Star SmackDown. This is back for a third set of head-to-head matchups between the biggest names in sports. This series launched in fall 23 and has been a slam dunk with customers. Readers explore the careers and greatest moments of the world's most famous athletes in a fun SmackDown format that emphasizes comparisons and forming opinions. You can see we have some exciting matchups lined up for fall 24, and I will be especially interested to see how we're going to fit the title Giannis Antetokounmpo versus Tim Duncan on the spine. That will be a fun challenge. And greatest of all time players. This is another extension with this fourth set of GOAT books. We have officially covered every position in football, basketball, and soccer. Customers love this series and will be thrilled to explore the greatest shooting guards, cornerbacks, and other athletes presented in this set. As Amber mentioned previously, GOAT books continue to sell really well. The first of 3 GOAT series, Sports Greatest of All Time, launched in fall 19. And just this month, we topped more than 200,000 hardcover and paperback copies sold across the 3 GOAT series. And finally, in Lerner Sports is Sports VIPs, the biography series that launched in fall 22 and features some of the most popular modern sports superstars that kids know and love. We'll wait as long as possible to choose topics, as we always do, so we can capture the hottest athletes, and those titles will help populate the Lerner Sports database. And Ediciones Lerner will get more GOAT action this season with Spanish language translations of 6 popular titles from the Sports Greatest of All Time series. Minecraft Zone. So Minecraft books are always a hit, and we're excited to bring the topic to the Updog brand in fall 24. With titles on everything from construction to survival, this high-interest series has Minecraft fans covered with carefully leveled text and mature design elements. Learn how to survive the night, mine precious resources, and build a city. Screenshots from the game, up next features, and the game break sidebar will keep readers turning the pages. And next is the Alternator brand, Native Rights. Explore the rich history and culture of Native peoples and find out how they are reclaiming their rights and heritage in this new series in Alternator. Each title is written by a Native author, produced with the help of an expert content consultant, and includes critical thinking questions and graphical features such as infographics to help readers investigate complex topics. And the Moon Files. Earth's only natural satellite is a source of constant wonder and inspiration. Astronauts haven't visited the moon since 1972, but NASA's Artemis missions may soon return people to the lunar surface. The Moon Files series explores everything about the moon, from investigations of its creation to futuristic human settlements. Amazing photos, sidebars, and an infographic help illuminate this fascinating high-interest topic with strong curricular and STEM connections. Musicians and their inspirations. This is a fun series. Musicians have always looked to their peers and the superstars who came before them for inspiration. Musicians and Their Inspirations is a new unbranded series that profiles some of the world's most popular modern musicians and the artists who inspired them. Discover their greatest performances, their biggest hits, and how they made it to the top of the music world with high-interest photos, sidebars, a timeline, and more. The text concludes by asking readers to think about people who inspire them and to create their own art. With superstars such as Harry Styles and Taylor Swift, this series will be a hit with music fans. And Predator versus Prey. So when a predator catches prey in the wild, the result is often a meal for the predator. But many prey animals are just as tough as the predators trying to eat them. Find out why crocodiles hunt young hippos but generally avoid adults. Discover how zebras protect themselves from hungry lion prides. Readers will compare the animal's size, weapons, and habits, and then make their own decisions about which animal rules the habitat. Sidebars, amazing color photos, a vibrant design, and strong STEM connections make this unbranded series a feast for customers. And finally, for the learner list for fall 24 is Gateway Biographies. We're all familiar with this series. This next installment in Gateway Biographies will appeal to a broad range of middle school readers with high interest pop culture topics, BTS and Barbie, sports superstars Lionel Messi and Coach Prime, also known as Deion Sanders, and astronaut and test pilot Nicole Anapu Mann. Thanks, everyone. That's the learner list for Fall 24.